What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My 2-minute review of The Gentleman. Alright, so let's start with the good. And this being a Guy Ritchie film, you would expect some interesting, intelligent dialogue, and this film definitely delivers that. I really enjoyed Hugh Grant playing this sort of sleazy private eye who also serves as a narrator for the story. Now, I've criticized Charlie Hunnam's acting in the past, so it was refreshing to see him in a role that was very calculating and measured, subdued. It was refreshing. Now, the cinematography was definitely on point. I enjoyed the way the film looked, and there wasn't an overuse of shaky cam or quick cuts. And now it's time for the bad, and unfortunately, I think the film was kind of boring. Now, when I say boring, I'm not necessarily referring to the actors or their performances, but really just the story itself. And don't get me wrong, the action, when it happens, is good and engaging. There were just too many times when I was watching it that a tense moment just didn't lead to anything. I was expecting something dramatic to happen, and it doesn't. Now, you can tell that there are efforts being made to sort of present the story to us in a way that's non conventional and different, but it really just amounts to a few gimmicks that are abandoned almost immediately. So the story plays out very methodically. It's sort of step by step. You know all the players right off the bat. You can predict what everyone's going to do, and they do it. Now, for the most part, the acting is good, but Matthew McConaughey is just playing Matthew McConaughey in another Lincoln commercial. And if that's what you're into, then you're going to like this movie. And sometimes when you're dealing with an ensemble cast, some of the characters just feel underdeveloped, and unfortunately, that's what happens with Henry Golding's character. And as the end credits roll, what you're left with is a film that doesn't really have high highs or low lows. It's just sort of serviceable, mediocre. Now, while I think that this is an enjoyable film, I'm going to recommend that you don't see this in theaters. It's definitely worth a rent, but it's not worth the price of admission and what you're going to spend on Coke and popcorn. So anyway, y'all, those are my thoughts. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you next time.